Is SEO really that significant in e-commerce? Here's what you should know. Social media is everywhere. In terms of ROI. Email marketing reigns supreme. Paid adverts propel businesses and items to the top of search engine results pages SERPs. Is SEO really that vital for e-commerce companies, given the massive power contained in these tactics? In a nutshell, sure. Conducting product research without the use of digital platforms is almost impossible for most customers in the present era. While Amazon receives the majority of product searches, Google receives 1 out of every 5 initiatory product searches. This might equate to hundreds of millions of requests every day. As a result, people who rank top in a particular search will surely thrive. Backlinko reported on Google Center statistics obtained from analyzing over 5 million searches. The top organic search result on Google has an average center of 31.7%. When compared to a page in the 10th position, the first organic result is 10 times more likely to attract a click. Moving up one position in the search results increases center by 30.8% on average. So, yes, e-commerce SEO methods are important. Indeed, one could argue that they are more essential than all traditional marketing strategies combined, television, radio, print, etc., since when people search on Google, they are actively looking for a retailer's offers. If all of these considerations are objectively true, why do so many merchants overlook SEO? Answer: because merchants are not immune to today's culture of rapid satisfaction. Establishing a proper search strategy requires patience. The truth is that search engine optimization is a time-consuming process that only a few business owners are willing to spend in, despite the fact that it produces the largest long-term return. Let us go ahead and unpack that idea. The industry standard is SEO. To begin, whether it comes to online sales, or digital anything else, search engine optimization is simply the way of the world. This is due to 2 factors. Google is the world's most popular website. Those who do not optimize for search cannot compete with those who do because visibility is essential for clicks and conversions. The simple fact is that individuals who do not use on-page SEO strategies will be relegated to sections of the SERPs that receive far less traffic than those at the top, as previously demonstrated. As a result of SEO's industry standard standing, discipline is required for organizations of all sizes and interests. According to Forbes, the importance of search results ranks is as follows. In recent years, the first page of Google has been claimed to garner as much as 92% of search traffic hits. Second page results are far from a close second, accounting for less than 6% of all website hits. Given that it is nearly impossible for e-commerce merchants to get these valuable ranks in various search engines without optimization tactics in place, the correlation between the absence of SEO efforts and a near-complete lack of visibility is evident. While customers undertake more in-depth research than ever before when it comes to various purchases, retailers cannot compete with those that consumers are aware of and offer their item of interest if they never become aware of a brand's existence. As a result, when SEO is done correctly and a site performs well, buyers can discover an online merchant organically. Indeed, organic search plays a significant role in most firms' online success and general health, which brings us to our next topic. Sales are generated by traffic, and traffic is generated through SEO. The facts are clear. Whether a company is a scrappy startup or a Fortune 500 powerhouse, search engine optimization is required to maximize the profitability of an e-commerce enterprise. Sellers who do not use SEO methods are leaving a lot of money on the table. This principle is clear in the fact that if the vast majority of e-commerce shops click into their Google Analytics account right now and analyze where the majority of their purchases come from, they will discover that organic search is at the top of the list. Those who believe this assumption is false are likely to have neglected their search optimization responsibilities. Technology has had a significant impact on how shoppers study, discover, and purchase things, with online search playing an important role in the decision-making process. 49% of consumers reported that they rely on search to inform purchase decisions, and 19% of respondents identified search engines as the most influential source in driving their purchase decisions, according to the study, proving the importance of search in the modern consumer decision journey. Those keeping track will notice that 68% of shoppers say search plays a significant role in their purchasing decisions. By neglecting SEO as a marketing approach, merchants dramatically increase their chances of not appearing during the customer's journey to conversion. When a store's pages are hidden, fewer consumers are aware of the brand's offerings, limiting both sales and growth. Meanwhile, competitors with high SERP rankings are expanding their sales, earnings, and market share. If you follow the trajectory, the less visible business will eventually wither and die. Given all of this data, it is evident that the best approach to view SEO is via the perspective of profitability and growth. Visibility is increased by search engine optimization. Traffic is generated via visibility. Sales are generated through traffic. Sales generate additional visibility, resulting in a positive feedback loop. While combining PPC and SEO is the ideal strategy to search engine success, what may be less clear about SEO's influence is that it may also aid to reduce a business's expenditures. SEO has the potential to reduce e-commerce overhead. Is it expensive to optimize a website for superior search performance? It certainly does. Is SEO reasonably inexpensive when compared to other marketing strategies? It is, indeed. When comparing the expenses of SEO to other strategies such as content marketing, PPC advertising, influencer marketing, and similar modalities, there simply is no comparison in terms of pricing. Furthermore, despite the strength of influencer marketing and PPC campaigns, these efforts often provide returns only while the push is ongoing. Proper SEO execution, on the other hand, will continue to generate visitors and money for years after the campaign is launched. Furthermore, investment in search optimization will feed on itself, yielding results that yield more results. Of course, as the market evolves, it is critical to regularly monitor trends and changes. For example, Google's recent BERT update is expected to be the company's most important shift in a decade, implying that shops would need to adapt their strategy to stay on top of the SERPs. Having said that, even sites that haven't put in a lot of work to optimize would benefit from using fundamental SEO recommended practices on an honest website with a good user experience. Furthermore, the more SEO time, energy, and resources that are invested, the better and longer a store will be able to compete in its market. As a result, search engine optimization provides a significant increase in terms of organic search exposure and general traffic simply because it makes long-term, sustainable improvements to general page position in a way that paid-to-advertise cannot. Again, the benefits of PPC advertising are often visible only while the campaign is running. When the campaign is over, the increased awareness, traffic, and sales return to pre-campaign levels. This is not to argue that really valuable data cannot be extracted from PPC campaigns for use in SEO tactics. Paid advertising, on the other hand, does not provide the same long-term results that save brands money in the long run. As a general rule, retailers can expect no long-term improvements in organic search traffic if they do not invest in SEO. When a site frequently ranks in the top rankings, searchers are more likely to value those pages, because those types of signals are what got the site promoted in the first place. As a result, it stands to reason that SEO, at its foundation, is a tool to assist business owners in creating and maintaining an excellent user experience (UX) for customers, rather than a list of instructions with little relevance to the typical consumer. Finally, SEO and UX are closely related, which leads us to the following issue. All aspects of e-commerce experiences benefit from SEO optimization. While all online businesses seek better organic rankings and maximum visibility, few recognize that providing an excellent user experience is a critical factor in reaching that aim. Google has advanced to the point where it can interpret what constitutes a positive or negative user experience. This is precisely what has propelled good experiences to the forefront of success in the SERPs. Consumers, for the most part, know what they want, and Google is there to help them find it. The performance will suffer if a website's experience is an obstacle to that goal. The site has increasingly become an answer engine, giving sought-after information straight through the SERPs via the answer box, demonstrating Google's goal to generate stronger user experiences. This feature aims to offer consumers with the information they seek in fewer and more easy clicks. A positive user experience is incorporated into quality SEO, allowing it to work to a brand's advantage. This can also be observed in the fact that site speed is a ranking criterion, along with security, content relevancy and perceived value, mobile optimization, and other aspects that all directly relate to the user experience. Given that Google's emphasis has shifted to the comfort and agency of online audiences, it is now widely believed that e-commerce websites that rank well in search engines provide a more polished and high-quality shopping experience than their competitors. Bottom line, SEO and UX nearly always have the same goal: to fulfill the user's intention as quickly, easily, and pleasurably as possible. Because SEO components such as content value, site speed, security implementations, and other things that improve rankings create a better user experience, there is the additional advantage of search optimization that is rarely discussed: customer retention and loyalty. When it comes to client retention, it is clear that site users who discover pages that are easy to navigate, clutter-free, fast, secure, and generally suit their demands are valued. Because consumers find these sites to be a valuable resource in their lives, they are more inclined to return to a site when similar needs arise, whether informative or transactional. When a consumer can simply find a site, thanks to SEO optimization efforts, and enjoyably utilize it to meet their desires, thanks to a focus on UX, retention rates are likely to rise dramatically. This concept is inextricably linked to the next point. SEO fosters trust and credibility. The ultimate purpose of SEO is to allow search engine users to swiftly and easily find a website. A site can ascend to the top of the SERPs by implementing numerous on-site methods that improve the user experience, as well as behind-the-scenes technical SEO solutions. When a site is among the top results, it indicates to users that Google considers the site reliable and trustworthy, implying that they should do the same. This translates to a recurring theme in this piece. The more consumers trust a website, the more Google trusts that site and elevates it in the SERPs, causing other users to trust the destination due to the positive feedback loop formed by visibility. In the long term, this means that merchants will gain more from SEO than most, if not all, other digital marketing techniques by developing the authority that comes with appropriate search optimization. But, once again, SEO is a long game that requires dedication, patience, and a lot of hard work. Last thoughts. Implementing an efficient and well thought out SEO plan is no easy undertaking, but it is one that e-commerce shops cannot afford to ignore in today's online environment. While there are numerous other marketing modalities that are quite important, social media, email, content, etc., nothing compares to the impact of search engine optimization strategies. While SEO is an essential component of online business, we understand that not all merchants have the time, finances, or skills to climb the SERPs and obtain the traffic they deserve. If your company needs assistance in increasing its exposure, contact Digitize e-commerce SEO experts. We can aid in establishing a blueprint that creates a positive feedback loop that bootstraps your brand to a position that drives clicks and sales for years to come.